Max One TV with Larry.
Ouch.
Hey!
Wow. So, is it okay to have like a best friend of the male gender when you're in a relationship? Well, I don't even know. I hope we start okay now because this is weird. Bye.
Just like that.
I don't even know what to cut here. Yeah. With that.
Honestly, I just think that, it's dependent on both parties. There's a way to be mature about these things. And it takes maturity, basically. So, just bye.
No, 3.
Oh, okay.
I'm not going to die that easy.
But then, I feel like you can have friends, but set boundaries. Set boundaries, that's the word. Set boundaries. 2, 4, 6, 8. It's chopper. Wait, I don't count like that.
Okay.
Maybe do like 2. Then.
You're not bringing out from here?
No, because what if you how long you do you get?
So like for me, I really don't think it's a bad idea, but I think maybe like the idea of it is because like these days people are always like my bestie, and maybe just what you said about the boundaries is that like they do practically everything, and in their relationships they're always bringing up that particular person. So it's always like, oh, my bestie said this, and my bestie said this, my bestie said that, and whenever they have a problem with their partners, the first person they go to is going to be their. I would say like before you have a friend of the opposite gender, maybe for me, I always feel like it's somebody that you feel like, oh, this person, I can date this person. Maybe like the person that would have attracted you to that person are some of the things that you find attractive in like the opposite gender. Like for me, I've had friends, that I'm close to, friends of the male gender that I'm close to, that like the first time I saw them, I thought, oh, this person is cool. This person like looks nice and everything. And
since Maury.
And I thought, okay. I started talking to them because I felt like, oh, okay, we could be in like a romantic relationship. But eventually I found out that, we were better off not being, in a romantic relationship. And it was later that I found out that whether or not, if we're in a romantic relationship, the friendship will not really, work out. There are people that, whenever I need advice, I can go to them. They feel like, elder brothers more than even friends. So if you say somebody is your friend, you know that, oh, anything can happen. One day the person can be consoling you, and then,
But I feel like that.
It's like your elder brother. You know that you're not supposed to kiss your elder brother.
No. See, the thing there is, I always say that. I don't know. For me personally, once you're my friend, you're my friend. I said that's why a lot of guys always find it difficult to enter the friendship zone, because they know that it will be. And I also think that if your partner or if your best friend is now having access to more information than your partner, then there's a problem. If your best friend is having access to all the information between you and your partner, there's also a problem. They are your best friend not because, I feel like for me, if I'm going to have a male best friend, it would be because I want to get things from his perspective.
Or maybe you guys have even become friends way before you started.
That's not even impossible. But like, I want to have a perspective of another male gender, so that it's not as if I'm being unreasonable with the way my partner is thinking, right? And I just think that it's a set boundaries, really. I know that a lot of, and the thing there is, for lack of, I don't know how to say it in English, but and so people don't know how to set boundaries, and that's why they find themselves in weird, not even romantic relations, they find themselves in entanglements, exactly, with their besties.
Genital meet and greets, you can also call it that, because some people, that's what they're doing, getting something, like, they have to change the engine oil with that boyfriend. That's how they with our best friends. And for me, I think that best friend word is a big deal. For me, I would say that the person that I'm friends with that is a guy, we are like more of close friends than best friends. It's not my best friend in the world. I don't even think I have a best friend in the world, but it's just somebody that we might not talk for days. 6-1, okay. We might not talk for days, but whenever it is that we talk, it's always, maybe okay. It's like, how far? We've not talked for like 2 weeks. Hope you're fine. Is everything okay? Anywhere we left off is where we're going to pick up.
Exactly.
It's not like we talk every. It's not like I'm going to my best friend's house and I'm saying, oh, I'm going to my best friend, and then when I get to his house, maybe I got beaten by the rain, then I'll not change into a shirt, and then that's where it starts. I'm seeing him every day. Even if somebody's your best friend, I don't think that you should be going to their house like every day, like every time. If you are doing that, we are positive and negative energy. They always talk about attract. So even if you guys you didn't have that intention of maybe not even the genital meet and greet alone, but even like feelings. There's somebody that you're seeing every day, they are there for you, because for guys, whenever they are like your friends, they always go all out. If there's anything, they always have that shoulder to them. So even if that person is also in another relationship with somebody else, but because of the fact that you guys are always available for each other, you're seeing each other every day, you are available. So you start, there's some sparks. It depends on you on whether you're going to make use of that spark or not. But there definitely will be some sparks that will be flying, there definitely will be some sparks that will be flying around, and that's the problem. When those sparks start, because you guys are available, you are seeing each other, there's nothing that will stop those sparks from flying. So then it's not give you a chance to say, oh, okay, you know what, maybe we should just try it out, and then most times it does not end well. Most times it doesn't end well, but that's just what happens. For me, I feel like it's a no. If you have friends, I think the boundaries thing is very important. Like me and my close friend as a guy, we've been friends since I was in school. Like the best person, while I was in school, I was a very lazy person. Encouraged me to do better with my studies, because I didn't really like studying and everything. So it was always like, let's go to class and things like that. So it was always somebody that was helping me in that manner. I didn't have to talk about boundaries. There was a time that we each liked each other's friends. So I liked his friend and he liked my friend. So we just said, let's matchmake, and then we did that. While we did that, we understood. Like I didn't have to tell him that this. He didn't have to tell me anything. But anytime he's, we don't see as much as we used to see before, but we still always, communicated. We can chat. That's why we have phones and everything. We chat, we talk all the time, not as much as before. So his girlfriend would not be like, oh, okay, what's going on between you guys? That kind of thing. So we didn't have to even, speak the boundaries. They just existed. But some people, I feel like some people really need to speak it, because some don't understand. Like you really have to make them understand that, okay, this thing that we're doing, the person I'm with might, take it the wrong way. And it's that person that will matter at the end of the day.
See, the thing is, I've had a male best friend before, and I remember that when he was in a relationship, I just
took it step back.
Because it really doesn't make sense. And I know that one of the things that, let's even forget about being male, female. How would you feel when your partner is always talking about somebody else? If it's a guy he's always talking about, at some point you'll just be it's not a friendship that you So I think that as human beings generally, we should not put ourselves or our partners in positions where they start to feel uncomfortable about the person. Some people are naturally jealous, right? And then
I think people generally, it just depends on the level. Some people are
So it's left for you to make your partner know that, okay, you know what, there's nothing and all of that. But if you see like you have a partner who is way, the things that you don't count, the person counts it and everything, I think you should just create like a balance. Because at the end of the day, I don't know, because I don't know, the thing is, for me, I have more male friends than female friends, right? And so for many times, even from the friendship, I'm already giving you hints about, oh, this my friend. And the truth is, I don't even have a bestie. I don't have a bestie that is all round. Like I have different friends for different things.
Party.
So, do you get? I really don't even know how people do this whole one person best friend like that. I don't know how to do it, but what works for other people doesn't work. Oh my Lord, I didn't even see this one out.
I was not going to tell you. And
I so forget.
And I also think it's about respect. Like once you're with somebody, it's important that you respect them enough to know that your choices like your decisions, the things that you do can also affect them.
Yeah.
Like if you don't respect somebody's feeling in the first place, you don't even care because like I understand why we're having this discussion, because it has become a menace, these days, that girls will be like, yeah, it's my bestie now, and what's wrong with that guy? So if he's too jealous, it's just my bestie this, my bestie that. People are making skits of this particular subject matter, that this is my bestie. And as a guy, there's some guys that they will feel insecure because in the first place they will be like, oh, how did I land this lady in the first place? Like, this person is a bit, this person is just everything. I don't know how I landed this person in the first place. Not to talk about that person now having a male friend that they're very close to. So they'll be insecure, and it will always cause scatter in the relationship. You guys will always be fighting, about that particular thing every time, because they'll be questioning why you are with that person, and you want to defend yourself as per I'm not doing anything with this person now. So that kind of thing can cause fight. So if you respect the people that you are with, you respect your partner, I feel like it's a thing that they don't have to tell you that stop being friends with the person. Stop being friends with this person. So you will understand that you don't even have to stop being friends. Really, you don't have to stop. If that best friend self does not have bad intentions, like he doesn't have some things, because there's some people, there's some guys, it's just like that pestering the girls. They're like, you know what? Let me keep it. Let me groom you. When it's time, we'll use you for whatever purpose you want to. So in cases like you're having problems with your boyfriend, sorry, excuse me. When you're having problems with your boyfriend, they'll be like, oh, I'm there for you.
Yeah, let me be the shoulder.
And you know what that means. So they don't have good intentions towards you.
Yeah.
In the first place. So like, it's really important. Don't make your partner feel foolish. In whatever relationship you are going to keep, don't make them feel foolish. If you feel like they can't understand, maybe just let them go instead of disturbing them. But don't make them feel foolish. That's what I think.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Is that the end of the game? I feel I have reasons.
I won the game.
I have my reasons.
What are your reasons?
In life, when you throw the dice, it doesn't always come out. I wanted to be wise, but that rhymed.
Shit.